Hey knowledgeables, so welcome to today's session. So today I will be talking about some of the concepts of numbers, and whatever I am talking that is based on the class 6 NCERT book. So let's go to the agenda. So today's agenda will be talking about three things. First is why numbers is important. Then the second thing I will be talking about the concept of ascending and descending. And the third and the last thing I will be talking about the few rules through which you can measure which number is larger and which number is smaller. Why numbers? So numbers is used to tell about the quantity. Like take the example here, the gram has 10 pence, so basically 10 is number. Give me 2 liter milk packet. Again, it's talking about how much quantity you want. So again, 2 is number. Then also it is used to put the things in order. To take the example, like Mohan is 3 inches taller than Siam. So basically, talking about who is taller, basically the Mohan is taller and it's putting in the order, right? That it is taller than Siam. The second one is Nadia arrived 10 minutes before me. So 10 is again number. So basically, number is one of the basic concept of mathematics and it is backbone of mathematics. And if you go to the higher classes, many new concepts will come, but I think the numbers will always be integral part of all of those things. So the second concept I wanted to talk about the ascending and descending. So ascending means putting something in order of smallest to largest. So we will see the example here. So if you see example here, right? So 1 to 2. So this is, again, going from the smallest to largest, again 2 to 3 and 3 to 4. So this is basically, talking about the ascending order. So talking about the descending means putting something in the order of largest to smallest. So if you see here, right, so it is written from 10 to 9. So it is in the decreasing order 9 to 8. So this is the concept of the ascending and descending. So when you count something, then one of the things that needs to be noted that when you counting happens in the ascending order, then the number of uh, digit in that number increases, right? So 1, 2, 3. If you see, like all these numbers are having one digit. But as you moved from 9 to 10, right? So 10 to 19 all have two digit. And from 100 to 999, so all have three digit. So one of the important thing that needs to be noted, right? So if the number of digit in a number is more, like if these are like having two digits, these numbers will always be greater than these numbers. Sorry, these numbers. So that will always be the case. Okay. So same way, if you see like these numbers, sorry, these numbers all are three digit numbers, they will always be greater than all the two digit number. So if in a number the number of digit is more, then that will always be greater than the number which has lesser number of digit. So that has to be noted. So let's go to the larger and smaller. So how you will know that which one is the larger number and which one is the smaller number? So there are few rules, right? So number with more digit in it always be greater than the number with a smaller number of digit in it. Just now we have talked about this one, right? So if you see here, so what is telling that, see, this is 98. How many digits are there? Two. And the number 2 is basically having only one digit. So whichever the number has more number of digits, that will always be greater than the number which is a smaller number of digit. Like this is like if you see the 100, right? So this is 3 digit. 98, it has only 2 digit. So this is having 3 digits. So and this is having 2 digit only. So this, whichever number is having more number of digits, that will always be greater. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to tell here. The second rule is basically, if the number have equal digits, so there would be cases where the number have equal digit in it, then the number having largest digit in front will always be greater. So if we see the first example, right, so 8972, 4938. So both are having how many digit? 4 digit. So then we'll have to apply the second rule. How we'll know that which one is greater? So you see the leftmost number. So this is 8 and this is 4. Which one is greater? 8 is greater. So if 8 is greater, this number will always be greater. If you see the another example, which is more complex than the previous one, so this is, if you see, this is having 3 digits. So you start from the left, right? So two both are equal. So we are not here able to tell which one is the greatest. Then we will go to the second, no, the second number, that is 7, and here we are having 6. So which one is greater? The 7 is greater, right? So this number will always be greater than this number. Understood this part? So let's go and solve some of the questions. Then I think it will be much more clearer. And those questions are based on the concept which we have just read. Okay. So what is the question telling, right? Find the greatest 4-digit number that can be made from these digits, that is 3897. So, and digits should not repeat. And I have just given you, and this is based on the the second rule which we have just read, right? So that if you take the largest number to the leftmost, so that will be the greatest, right? So what would be the answer of this one? Answer is basically 9873. So you have kept the largest number to the leftmost, right? And the second largest number next to that, then the third largest is number two, right to that, and then the smallest number at the rightmost. So this gives you the largest number. In the same way, if you see the another question is basically find the smallest 4-digit number that can be made from these and these digits. So 3897, right? So again, the concept would be the same. So basically, to make it the smallest, you have to keep the smallest number to the leftmost. That is 3 at the leftmost, so that becomes the smallest number. And then you will put the numbers in the increasing order, or digit in the increasing order. So that's why the 3789 would be the smallest number that will be get by those 4 digits. Now I will give you a tricky question. So tricky question, find the smallest 4-digit number that can be made from these digits. So it has to be noted and digits should not repeat. Just take care of one thing, that is here I have put 0. Try to solve and pause the video for some time and try to solve. This is a tricky question and the answer is given next, right? So you will find the answer into the next slide. Okay, let's go to the answer. So if you see the answer, right? So if you write 0389, then this will be answer is incorrect because this is not a 4-digit number. This is becomes a 3-digit number. So we apply the rule and try to keep the smallest number at the left, but this will not be true in all the cases where the 0 is there, right? Because 0 will make the, if you keep the 0 at the leftmost, then this becomes a 3-digit number. Okay, so what should be the right answer here? So right answer is basically 3089. So the second smallest number, that was the 3, right? So that has to be kept in front, and then the rest of the things will follow the rules which we just explained before, right? So 3089 would be the right answer. So these are the few concepts which I wanted to discuss, and that's the end of the today's session. We'll try to meet in next session with some new concepts. Thanks.